guys talk about those things for you. Movies over my hammy. Movies over my hammy. Wait, what's the show?
Dude, have you watched the new Ghost in the Shell yet?
No, I didn't realize it was new.
Unfucking real, dude.
It was existing.
Yeah, Science Saru, who do Dan to Dan, and Devilman Crybaby. So
the Scott Pilgrim show, right? Yeah.
Which I didn't watch, but
it's pretty good. It's good that they tried to do a different thing in it.
Yeah, where they told it from a different perspective. It's
a different story completely.
Yes, that's right.
Like interesting.
Yes, because you wouldn't want it to just be a retelling of the Scott Pilgrim story.
I wouldn't want to hear how Spider-Man became Spider-Man for like the 15th time.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't need to. Bit by a spider. That's what all credit to the Russos, who by all rights fucking stink out loud now. But they really figured out the not having to explain Spider-Man to the world of it.
Yeah. It's same with like Batman, right? I never need to see Martha Wayne's pearls get
I was just gonna say again. The old slow-mo pearls. Oh, clang, clang, clang. And the guy just wasn't I think the instance of that in the Joker was like super funny or stupid, if I recall. I can't but that's
I feel like, you know how we talk about kids are being born with like microplastics in them. I feel like the same can be said for like kids are born knowing the origin of
Batman and Spider-Man and the Hulk. Even the Hulk. Yeah, they've even done the Hulk.
First words are Martha Wayne's pearls.
They have done so new Ghost in the Shell. So a couple years ago, Dan to Dan premiered and fucking changed the world. Boy, did I love it. A little sexual assaulty. You got to get past that, but you know it's funny.
Again, I read that manga. That first issue's a little. It's not the first issue. Those first few issues are a little harder, but it's crazy how much harder it is to watch.
Yeah, than it is to read. Like, oh, they're kids, because like you really think about like that's a 16-year-old girl and they're trying to take her banana. So I was like, this Science Saru, what else have they done? And I saw Devilman Crybaby on there, which I was not impressed with because I didn't really get it at the time. I've rewatched it since, and I think it's very good, but it's not my favorite iteration. I'd much rather watch the 70s. What?
I like the way it looks a lot.
Yeah, but to me, it's not the good Devilman story. I think Devilman as a monster of the week, the devil sends a fucking demon to kill, Devilman every week. Like, I think that's how you do good. Like the 70s Devilman cartoon, I go back to it all the time. I have like the premium box set or whatever. So fucking good. But then I saw, oh my God, they're doing a Ghost in the Shell. And then I just kind of put it out of my head for the most part. And I was very excited about it. But, in animation, particularly in anime, they're like, this is coming out 3 years from now. And you're like, I'll remember to get stoked about that in 2 years. And then my buddy Peter sent me a text and he was like, new Ghost in the Shell is pretty fucking good. And I was like, oh, that's right. That came out. And I watched it. And when I tell you, Andrew, it is a fucking masterpiece. Like, it is the new...
Okay.
It's the new Cowboy Bebop. It's like perfect. It's the designs really harken back to like 70s anime. Like like her design, the Chief's design looks like that anime Cat's Eye about the three burglars who are like singers. Like,
for some reason, I know what that looks like. And I know what the reason is. It's because we looked up Cat's Eye a lot for the Cat's Eye episode. Well, but I do know that's what the Cat's Eye anime looks like.
I know because I watched the Cat's Eye anime because it's an anime about female cat burglars. And it looked really fun and cool. And guess what? It was. And also they did a tie-in with Cyborg 99 or Cyborg 009.
That's what I was going to say. It would be a better touch point for me knowing what it looks like. But... yeah,
it's so good. The soundtrack
it looks so old that when I was seeing it pop up, I was like, oh, I guess Amazon just got a hold of the old Ghost in the Shell.
It
and
is
they're
fucking
now making it available. And
it's fucking nuts,
making
dude.
a big deal for some reason.
No, their designs are so good.
Yeah.
And when you hear the soundtrack, it's just like, oh, I mean, like it's next level fucking. It's like Cowboy Bebop. It's like, you know, because there's anime. And I don't know as much about it because I've only recently really gotten into it the last like 5 years. But there's anime where they do like 3 of the 4 things fucking perfect. And then like the music is kind of an afterthought, you know?
Sure.
Or it's like there's generic fantasy anime music in it, you know? But then there's like when all 4 things hit, like Cowboy Bebop or Dan to Dan or the 80s Devilman OVAs, like shit like that where it's all perfect. And this is like that. It sucks that the problem with anime is you get 18 minutes of story. And it's really good. They do a lot with it though. You almost don't feel like wanting when the credits start at the end.
Just because the intro and outros are so long. In
yeah, dude. Man, Black Clover. You get 13 minutes of fucking original episode.
Did you ever watch Soul Eater? Soul Eater, a very
Not
similar. Soul Eater's pretty good. It just sort of ends in the middle of an arc though, forever, which is odd.
Dude, we were in the middle of Bleach when we canceled Hulu. And I feel like Bleach might have been like that too, where there's a lot of previous Leon. Because first off, they'll do a previous Leon, and then they will also do, when the episode starts, they play the last 2 minutes of the previous episode. It's like, wait, you did a previous Leon, and then you also do the last 2 minutes of the episode? Like, what are we fucking doing here?
Well, you gotta realize that when originally aired, you weren't watching one back to back. This was a week or more in between,
which is extra heinous. That's why I never got into Dragon Ball Z. The charging up for 4 weeks of it all, I never fucking could do it.
Yeah, the idea. So here's the thing. I was, when I started reading One Piece, like I did so because there was some rumor that it was going to end at chapter 1000 or something.
You mentioned this.
Yeah, so then I got caught up, and it was amazing. Like, it's such a good manga, like very good. But then it's good until you get caught up, because then you're like, okay, Luffy's winding up a punch.
Yeah.
2 weeks until next issue. Shit. And then it's like 2 weeks later. Oh boy, did he punch him? No, there's other guys in the background running around. And then he unleashes the punch. I mean, and then 2 weeks later, it's still traveling.
then they do a flashback about a time when he also punched. It's like,
the One Piece flashbacks in the manga. I used to like them so much when I was behind, and now I'm just like, oh no, now I'm never gonna see the punch. I couldn't die before then.
I feel like a bit of a dumbass because a writer who's interested, like I would like to write comic books. I've had pitches for comic books in the past that I've had like friends in comic books look at and whatnot. But I don't read comic books. I'll like get a trade of something occasionally that's like many issues, but I can't do a monthly comic. Like you read it and fucking you pour over the art. It's like a half hour of looking at something, and then you're just like, well, there should be 300 more pages of this, and I just don't do well with that. Like we got caught up with the Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobooks, and like we listened to 7 audiobooks or 8 audiobooks in 6 months.
Many of those things.
Yeah,
my goodness, I have not taken.
Well, that's what's so fucked up.
Drop.
Well, we got into it late. You know, and it just started in like 2018 or something. Like he's referencing the pandemic in like the 3rd or 4th book. And I was just like, Matt Dinniman, Jesus Christ. So this guy, he like released those first 8 really quickly, or 7 or whatever, seemingly pretty quickly. But no, it's like, oh, that was almost 7 years ago. So it's basically a book a year, I think, since 2018.
Wow.
But
what's this podcast, Adam?
What?
What is this podcast?
Oh, we're recording. Yeah, we did the claps. No, I wanted to talk about Ghost in the Shell because the only thing, like, I was like, I know Andrew's going to direct us to Barbie and all that shit. We're going to talk about, it's Dunkin'. It's like, what if a wine cooler didn't have alcohol? We fucking get it. But I wanted to get in here and say, the new Ghost, I wanted to be on record before episode 2 comes out saying the new Ghost in the Shell is a fucking masterpiece. And like, I've watched it 2 or 3 times already. Like, it's just like the fucking the motion of the animation. They just fucking crush it, dude. I love cartoons. When people tell me they don't watch animation, I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you, but I just like art fucking whips. Like when we were watching that Hello Kitty show, like there's cool little animation bits that's like, a person did that, and it's art. Like what do you don't like cartoons? What do you think about museums? You like going to a museum and looking at stuff? Because I like doing that too. I'm not trying to be like an up my own ass, like I'm a fancy pants or anything, but
have you ever met, because these people exist, have you ever met a person who goes, I just don't care for music? And you go like, what kind? And they go like, oh, any. I don't like music. And I'm just like, are you some assimiloid? Are you some sort
only
of
there's like one
human
person ever that I've known who said that, and it was like a coworker or something at a tech place. So, but they were like, I just don't really listen to music. But that's like the only person. Maria Bamford even has like a whole. Maria Bamford has a whole hilarious fucking bit about it.
Who introduces this one?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Movies Over My Hammy. This is the food and movie discussion podcast. We talk about a food item and the movie that created it, because movies and brands, they create things together, and boy, isn't that delightful. I'm Adam Ordahl Quesnell. I'm here with my co-host
Andrew. That's me. I'm Andrew.
He's Andrew. Andrew's wife did some delightful art for the podcast, and he sent it to me. And I was like, oh, that is fantastic art. We're going to use that. That's fucking great. And then I realized that, you know, as a person who's been... One moment. Are you cool with the casual intro that we did?
Yeah.
Do you want us to do... Okay,
like
cool.
her.
Because people have listened to like... On the Star Trek podcast, I also
we have the song at the front too.
Yeah, it says not enough podcast about movie. Does everybody know that I say movie singularly on purpose in that because it's fucking funny?
See, Adam, before he said that, prepped me by saying I messed up in that recording, but I'm in this recording. I'm going to say it was on purpose.
No. So, what were we talking about before I asked you if you were okay with the intro?
My wife Kelsey's
the art.
Yes.
So as a comedian and a performer in general, I've had many artistic representations of myself done over the day. Dozens, right? And then I realized that this is the first one since I have just given up on having hair. And I was like, oh, just a big old bald, there's just like 100 yards between my eyebrows and that cap. I tell you. And but I was like, oh, that is what I look like now. She nailed it. I am a drooling fucking
just a guy.
I love it, dude.
A lot of a Denny's eating a VHS.
Dude, I'm very excited to get to post that and the clips. If you don't, you follow me, find me on Instagram. Because I post clips of the pod, and I think Andrew's been posting clips of the podcast on
I'm bad about it, but
YouTube.
I will.
Oh yeah, we'll get
There's
there.
one of them.
There's you can see what we look like at least. You can get a little
And then
tip.
you can compare it to the art and go like, oh yeah, he does have giant eyeballs. And Andrew is very scared of him often when he's eating.
That like I don't want to feel like I'm an intimidating person.
It's because of what you're doing, not who you are as a person.
Oh man, I'm so glad Graham Plantner dropped out, because like if he didn't, I was gonna, because when I wear a hat, I look exactly like the motherfucker. And so I was going to have to start doing like impersonation videos or something. I was going to have to start doing like front facing videos of me being like, we're taking on the Epstein class, brother. Because that's what he sounded like. He sounded like Hulk Hogan. Had you ever heard his voice? There's that.
He sounds like a breathier. Like he's got more air in there.
Yeah, I'd work on the impression, but I'm glad I don't have to now. Because,
that's good.
Because he's
now
dead
he's
to the
probably
world.
not really going to speak much ever again.
You'll never hear from him again.
That's kind of how that works, yeah.
He's not going to show up on as the foil on a Ben Shapiro show.
No. I don't imagine he'll do a heel turn or anything like that. Who knows? But
yeah, so good edit point.
Yeah. Scrape some of that out.
That's what he sounds like. You said he sounds like a breathier Hulk Hogan. Mm-hmm. We cut to this week. We're talking about. Well, do you have anything else you want to cover before we get into the topic?
Yeah.
Or are we saving that for next week's fucking special episode? Very special episode.
I've got a little bit of food news. Do you want a little bit of food news as a little aperitif?
Food news. Yes. It's a segment.
And we've got Crumble bakes new root beer float cookies and more. I just wanted to bring this one up because we have long since passed its expiration date.
Not really food news.
I mean, it is food news. It's news about foods.
It's archived food.
Yes.
Food from the archives of the food newsiverse.
With Father's Day coming up next Sunday, Crumble introduces its new root beer float cookie as part of a limited time dad-themed lineup of desserts. I wanted to bring this one up just because I liked what their dad-themed lineup was. And even though we missed it on Father's Day, I wanted to cover it here. So,
well, we're both dads. We're both cat dads.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mine's sleeping right now.
Good.
What a sweet boy.
Not clanging stuff around on the floor. You don't have a cup of ice that you're clanging around, do you? Do you have a cup of ice currently?
I'll go get one for the next recording.
Okay, cool, good.
Yeah.
And then I'll edit those ices in to this.
Good. Yeah. I was doing a bunch of videos because we're doing a campaign launch this Tuesday for a new game. And I've been recording all these faction videos. And like I recorded all these videos back to back to back to back. And by the last one, I was just hearing like every time I said any words, and it made me like, oh, I'm gonna have to edit all of that out.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Now imagine
sick.
Now imagine every Saturday afternoon you got to sit down, and there's 2 hours of you and your buddy going
intensely.
Just the fucking, and I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Drink more water, do whatever. There's like nothing. Yeah. And it's fine.
Water both helps and hurts somehow.
What it makes me think is all the podcasts that I listen to, I know their mouths are also making noises, right?
Correct.
So does that mean they have an editor like me who fucking takes them out, or do they have some kind of mouth smacking filter?
I think they have a gate on certain sounds, possibly.
Oh, we should do that. I could make a bunch of different mouth smacking sounds and then have them cut those out.
Yeah, just do noise removal on that. New root beer float cookie
at Crumble.
At Crumble. A chilled, marbled vanilla bean and root beer cookie topped with swirled vanilla bean and root beer mousse and a flute cookie straw. So that is Father's Day cookie number 1. They also have the cookies and cream grillet cookie.
Oh, because Dad's grill.
Skillet. Yep. It is a cookies and cream skillet cookie topped with chocolate cookies and cream mousse. Oh, with chocolate cookies and cream mousse. I was
going to say cookies topped with cookies.
I know.
I mean, it's like I ordered a pepperoni pizza and had a Canadian bacon pizza on it.
Has chocolate cookies and cream mousse, a semi-sweet chocolate grill design. I think those are grill marks. And gummy bears on a skewer. And then we've also got the everything but the dad jokes cookie. A warm cookie packed with M&M's, milk chocolate candies, and peanut butter chips, topped with a layer of melted peanut butter coated potato chips, and more M&M's.
Gummy bears on a skewer bums me out.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, and we all have fun, like, biting the gummy bear's head off, right? Like, we all like to feel that power. Like, what if we were a giant and we were biting the head off a very tiny gummy bear? But
it's still a gummy bear in this scenario.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be a gummy bear.
Bite the head off of a
bear. But in this, maybe the bear is like real and alive. It's just a universe where they're gummy.
Yeah.
Like, so many chair squeaks at 30 minutes in.
Chocolate toffee tres leches cookies featuring Heath. I'm just going to run through these.
Tres leches? What was
tres
that?
Leches?
Tres leches? I think it's Trey. I could be wrong. That's funnier. You did the funnier.
It was Trace. Like Uno Dos Tres.
Or like Trey's Cool, the drummer for Green Day.
It's a Spanish dish. It's Spanish for 3 milks.
Yes.
Peanut butter cup cookie featuring Reese's. A warm peanut butter cup cookie, or a warm peanut butter cookie topped with a layer of melted peanut butter cup chips. Melted peanut butter chips, a drizzle of milk chocolate, and pieces of Reese's.
Are you having a stroke? Are you having a stroke, dude? Do I have to call? This made me think. I don't have Kelsey's phone number. I feel like I should get Kelsey's phone number just in case, like, something happens to you.
When we're recording.
Yeah, something happens to you. Like, I don't know. Do they have your E9? Make sure your E911 information is current on your phone.
E911. No, the amount of peanut butter that's in this press release is hard to wrap my head around.
And in this day and age,
call it peanut butter cup.
That's got to be Maha. That's got to be Make America Healthy Again shit, because kids are allergic. They'd be killing kids with peanut butter.
Yeah. I feel like there were peanuts on the airplane I was on last. And everyone was like, yeah, fuck those people who would die from this.
I'm allergic to pretzels. You don't see me pissing and moaning about it. I'm allergic to salt. You don't see me shitting in everybody's fucking cereal about it.
And then the Dubai-style chocolate cheesecake returning for an encore.
Cannot escape.
Last week's menu.
Cannot escape.
A chocolate cheesecake on a chocolate graham cracker crust, topped with crispy kataifi in pistachio filling, a drizzle of pistachio cream, and whipped cream rosette. Don't know what that means.
I don't know what.
Oatmeal thins, 2 chewy cinnamony thin oatmeal cookies with crisp edges.
All of the elaborately described cookies, and then at the end it's like also they put together some kind of fucking oatmeal cookie. Anyway, that's Crumble's menu.
I wanted to jump into the comments really quick on this one because it's on brand eating, so they're always good. And the first comment does not disappoint. Unrelated.
I love it. I love it when you just say, don't bother.
Unrelated, I opened up the Little Caesars app to see if there's anything new. Big pop-up offering a $5 large at amazon.com/Little Caesars. The offer is marked as Prime member exclusive. On the Amazon page, it says available 6/15 through 6/26, up to 5 redemptions once per day.
Fuck!
This is a mod, too.
Where were you on that, Andrew? What am I even doing this fucking show with you for? I don't get paid. I don't want to. I don't need to get paid. But like,
let's go to Amazon and see if the Webberoni pizza is
what
on
the
sale.
Fuck, man? Why didn't you tell me about that when I was in the I paid full price for that shit. You even told me in the text. You said, I think the Webberoni deal is you get like a second pizza for $2 or something.
Yeah, I thought it was it not?
No, it's just a regular pizza thing, which is fine. But I mean, you really got my.
I think I read the opposite, which is you can add Webberoni to any pizza
that's
for $2.
Different. That's different.
Which is you can add shredded
dude,
pepperoni to whatever you want.
I want Webberoni. I want every pizza I eat for the rest of my life to be Webberoni. Thank you very much, because it's my favorite thing. Julienne pepperoni is my favorite topping, next to the Julienne Canadian bacon or ham. I just love rectangles. I just love, or what's a
rectangles are good.
What's a rectangle? And the drink I drink is working now, but what's
so you're trying
Julienne?
to figure out what a rectangle is.
No. I know what a fucking rectangle is, Andrew. I'm not a baby.
It's not a square.
But what's a rectangle? Is there a name for a rectangle if it's a cube? Like, what if like a 3-dimensional rectangle?
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Can you imagine how funny
it's like a rectangular prism, I think.
Can you imagine how funny
that.
my Plattner impression would be with those kinds of fucking...
Yeah, brother.
Listen up, brother. We're taking on the Epstein class, and we're doing it with Julienne Pepperoni.
This is a good riff. So here's comment 1. Root beer float, ... Dad themed? When in the world did one kind of parent like root beer floats more than the other? Rocky Mountain Soda Company says, and then they quoted a company's website, I guess, that says, there is no definitive data showing that one gender universally prefers root beer floats over the other.
Hey, motherfuckers, you know there's a root beer called Dad's, right? You know it's probably because it's Dad's, because there's a whole fucking root beer called Dad's.
There's also a whole brand called Not Your Dad's root beer, which is the alcoholic one, right?
This is a Not Your Father's weed soda.
Yeah.
This is...
That's the thing.
Also check this out. So this weed soda, right? This is the one that has caffeine in it. And you used to have to read the ingredients, but now just like all the fucking energy drinks, this new release of the exact same soda, now they're listing it as 100 milligrams THC plus 100 milligrams caffeine infused soda. And it's like you're talking like it's a supplement. Like, you know,
it's still so wildly beyond me to even remotely consider 100 milligrams
of caffeine.
No, of THC.
Oh, but yeah,
me in the ground.
You're not a fat guy with a liver that's just soaked in weed, like
on the moon. Like you would not be able to talk with me.
My liver
I would just be drooling over here.
Well, yeah, that's why. So, like a buddy of mine. Like it's just all different things. Some people take a little sip and they'll be baked and it's just fine and good for you. An $8 weed soda will last you a whole weekend. That's awesome. But my back hurts, motherfucker. I gotta be stewing in this stuff in my off time. Or
one last comment that's really good before we leave the cookie discussion. This person who's gonna appear a lot in our next episode, I feel like. Just what exactly is a semi-sweet chocolate grill design? Honestly, it doesn't even sound like food any longer. Almost sounds like a new mouthpiece from T-Pain that tastes slightly better than gold.
A new
semi-sweet chocolate grill design.
Oh,
it's a grill.
Like your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So
this person's very with it. But as I believe the kids are still saying.
I think it's more akin to you're like a grill that a dad would grill like burgers on, right? Like does it have grill marks?
It seems a bit like a new mouth guard from T-Pain that tastes a little bit better than gold to me.
So were these cookies designed by AI? Is this an AI press release? Some of the stuff that you've been reading lately.
Fine.
Oh,
that one seemed fine to me.
Read the grill marks thing.
Semi-sweet chocolate grill design.
But
so there's like a semi-sweet chocolate chip. Here's the thing: if your cookie,
so right, the grill marks are semi-sweet.
Yeah, that's the thing we're saying here is that it's a chocolate chip cookie. It has fake grill marks that are just lines of semi-sweet chocolate.
Okay.
So what the fuck do you write to make that make sense? Of like it's the grill marks, sweet chocolate grill design.
The grill marks are semi-sweet chocolate.
And I go grill marks. What is it trying to make burgers for everybody and they don't have to pay for them?
Grill marks. What is this? Some guy named Mark that grills? What is this? Mark's Grill? This is the Mark's Grill riff. We're going to make a t-shirt. The first Movies Over My Hammy t-shirt is like, what is this? Mark's Grills, Marks?
So you went into a Marx. I went into a Marxism You went into a Marx plural.
That's so funny because I'm listening to Marx's stuff right now. Like I'm listening to this fucking great book about how everybody knew this was going to happen 1,000 years ago or whatever. But yeah, so I should have gone to Marx first. But no, I was like, Mark, the person named Mark. You can tell. Maybe I'm out of practice because I haven't done stand up regularly in a while. But I don't. My first association is, could that be a person's name? Like, oh, is there a person's name in there? Maybe there's a character named that thing you said.
See, I think I'd knock out any sort of improv because I'd just go, yes, and...
Right? Oh, man, I'm so glad you said that.
Mark's Grills, yes.
What is this? What is this? Bear Grylls' Mark's Grills, Mark's Grills Bears?
I'm going to attempt a thing that I have not done before. So
are we through with food news?
I've sent a request. Yeah, I've put food news in the ground. I've shoveled the last shovel of dirt onto food news's head.
I'm still self-conscious about at the beginning of this when you said, what is this podcast? I was like, oh no, I thought the casual intro was working.
Let's see. Content only. Let's see. Share sound. Yes.
Oh my God. I don't know, man. We're getting in the weeds now.
This is so important.
Am I supposed to see something on the screen?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Andrew is. He is. His furrowed brow.
Brows are taps.
Again, because he's shaved, it's basically just like there's a white space between his collar and his glass and his weird teeth. Your teeth aren't weird. Your teeth are not weird. My teeth are weird. But when you don't have any other face there and then teeth appear, that's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I've had a lot of drunken people tell me how good my teeth look.
Yeah, you definitely don't have weird teeth.
They go, how do you get your teeth so white? And I go, I don't know. I brush them and go to the dentist. I don't have like super white teeth.
Going to the dentist is clutch. I watch a lot of reality
shows. I do not have a...
I hate going to the dentist, so I compulsively care for my teeth.
So I don't... what's being shared? I am screen sharing.
I did not want that side to seem exasperated at what you're trying to do here by any means.
All right. So I guess what I'm going to try to do here is mute myself. Is this still recording my audio? Yes, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just share this link with you.
We're committed to this.
We're gonna watch it alongside. I'm not gonna share it in the thing. If you can, I would love it if you could pull and download the thing and insert it here, because I do
pull and insert and what? Oh, you're telling the listeners.
I'm telling you the.
I'm going into the chat right now.
Where is the chat?
Wait a second.
Can't I not pull the chat up?
Do you want me to put this audio in the podcast?
The audio of the thing I was going to play, if possible.
Well, I either have to cut this out where you ask me, or I have to put it in. So I will let the audience decide what they heard.
Where the hell where is that chat?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my God.
Have I told you that I love doing a podcast with you? I really do. And I'm not being facetious. This is so much fun. I'm not scrambling to figure something out. Somebody else is. I love that. I love that for me.
Well, this was important to me thinking this sucked a lot.
Okay, so this is an ad.
So we can watch it simultaneously. So let me know when you're going to hit play.
All right.
Make sure we're all good. 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's see. We have the latte with pink cold foam. Oh, that's me.
We have the latte with pink cold foam.
Pink cold foam.
Perfect.
So good. Ken, did you get yours?
Yeah, this must be mine. Whoa, this coffee is wicked smart.
You okay, Ken?
Okay, I'm king of this dunks.
Oh, sorry, this one's yours.
Thanks. I feel like me again. Oops. Wicked smart. Nope, I lost it.
Oh, because it was for Ben Affleck? Mm-hmm. That was he got Ben Affleck's coffee and it made him an irritating Boston man.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell everybody, that was 30 seconds of listening to a dumb thing, and we're going to talk about it for a minute here. But Andrew trying to share that video with me completely nuked the podcast, and like we had to stop recording and like spin everything back up. And I was like, oh man, this fucking thing that he's going to send me, I'll tell you what, it's going to be the funniest goddamn thing I ever did see.
So watching it back, it's a little less.
It's not as notoriously bad as you remembered after the 10 minutes we took to try and get it going.
Well, here's the thing: is this one didn't have a description. I like that Dunkin does little skits for every single collaboration they do for some reason. But when they did the one for Wicked that we went and ate the food for, the press release featured a giant description of what was happening in that scene. So then I could read it.
Oh, that's where we watched another dumb fucking thing from Wicked. I was like, haven't we already watched a dumb thing from Dunkin'?
Because we didn't actually watch that one. I was able to, in the press release, they were like, so Cynthia Erivo and her co-star, the guy from that movie, both tried Dunkin', and they realized they both love Dunkin' and tried to get a song about Dunkin' added into Wicked.
And they both got massive shits on the set of Wicked too, for good, from all the Dunkin'. They were drinking so much Dunkin' that they couldn't stop shitting on the set of Wicked for good too.
It's a combination of the caffeine, the coffee, and the sugar, they said.
Also, they've just been slopping down hot meats the whole time as well. They've been drinking Dunkin' coffee and eating sloppy loose meat with a spoon. On the set of Wicked 2 for Good, everybody has diarrhea. The meat that they use is old.
Is it from the beach that makes you old?
They brought the meat to the beach that makes you old.
No. Starting today, Dunkin'
hold on.
Serving.
That's the real use for the beach that makes you old, man. Ham on Iberico. You walk out there, you got your ham on Iberico and like a wooden thing packed in salt. You set it on the beach that makes you old. You go back through the magnetic vortex because you work for the company. So you got like a thing you put over your head.
A big magnet head.
And then you go back in 20 minutes and it's like 10-year ham on Iberico.
Here's my genius plan. Whiskey. We open a whiskey distillery on the beach that makes you old. You don't even have to have special helmets. Just each barrel is on a rope, and you just pull the rope out, and then you're like, oh no, the rope is aging.
Oh man, this is the oldest rope. This rope has an old beard. This rope has a long white beard.
This rope's bones are all fucked up, and now it's trying to kill kids.
This rope has to constantly shift in its chair so that its back doesn't hurt.
This rope suddenly hates minorities.
Oh.
Did you ever see The Beach That Makes You Old?
Oh yeah, with Midsize Sedan. Mm-hmm. The character Midsize Sedan, yes. There was two compelling little bits of that movie, I think.
Was it when the baby died from not enough attention, or was it when the guy's like, I'm old and senile, so now I hate minorities?
Well, that is funny and true to life. But I was thinking about when the lady that had bonitis or whatever fucking was all like,
she doesn't have bonitis. There's no real description for it other than
she has a calcium
she does
thing.
Have bonitis.
Yeah. Well, oh my God, Futurama. You know the bonitis, what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. My only mistake was I didn't cure bonitis.
Mm-hmm. Boston, June 3, 2026. I always say 3. I realized this when I was cutting the last one. It says July 1. And it's because these press releases don't say 1st or 3rd or any of that. They do just say June 3.
Well, that's because they're A, made by a robot, or B, for international markets.
Yeah.
They're for international podcasters that talk about tie-ins with foods
get it,
and stuff.
International people. You read it days, months, years. And yes, that does make more sense. But no, I'm not going to change what I'm doing to make it make sense.
Did you get my text about how YKS talked about Spam Hello Kitty crossover?
Yeah, Spam brand can.
Yeah, I was just like, those motherfuckers.
But starting today, Dunkin' is serving summer in pink with a vibrant lineup of iced beverages, from the all-new pink pineapple and pink daydream refreshers to a collab with Barbie, the iconic fashion doll and cultural icon from Mattel, Inc. Dunkin' invites guests to sip their way through a collection that brings its signature color to life in new ways all season long. Serving pink on and off the menu. To kick off this season, Dunkin' is teaming up with ultimate pink icon Barbie to introduce Barbie Pink Strawberry Cold Foam, a limited time topper that adds a playful pink finish and sweet, creamy strawberry flavor to a variety of iced beverages. The collaboration extends beyond the menu with all new content, including a stop-motion video featuring Barbie Brooklyn Roberts and Barbie Malibu Roberts, saving Ken from himself after tasting the Barbie Pink Strawberry Cold Foam during a Dunkin' run. Also, what Dunkin' run? Complete sociopath just picks up a coffee and goes, "Must be mine," drinks it.
Oh, I think a guy that looks like that guy looks. Like, if you saw the way this guy looks, he looks like a complete fucking douchebag. Like, he would.
They just leave it. They put it back on the counter, and the employee also leaves it.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Ben Affleck's gonna show up and drink this nasty, touched by a doll.
I'm sorry that I didn't yes and you there. You even reminded us of the importance of yes and with your improv joke earlier. Mm-hmm. And I will have to say, thanks for going that direction with that improv joke, because when you said I would kill at improv, at any improv, I thought the next thing you were going to say is because it's bullshit entertainment for babies and anybody can do it. I would kill in any improv scene because it's for morons. And somebody's going to pretend to be my arms. Oh, who gives a fuck?
I don't want to alienate every potential guest who would come on this show.
That's the bit. That's the bit, is that I love improv. Yeah.
So I don't want to read all of these because
there's so many.
One thing about this collab, it's stupid. I'll read the names. So it says, guests can enjoy Barbie Pink Strawberry Cold Foam across Dunkin's lineup of pink sips, including Ultimate Pink Daydream Refresher, Double Strawberry Daydream Refresher, Pink Mango Daydream Refresher, Pink Cherry Daydream Refresher, Strawberry Cloud Matcha, Strawberries and Cream Cloud Dunkin' Latte, Almond Strawberry Shortcake Iced Coffee, Pink Pineapple Refresher.
Okay, so the fact that one thing that I think is the fact that a pink sip exists, it must also prove the existence of a brown glug.
So you call
a normal coffee. Yeah,
Dunkin'.
Do you want a pink sip? I don't want a pink sip. I'm gonna do the brown glug.
Yeah, and brown glug is what you call the iced coffee in the Dunkin' bucket that we were talking about the other day.
The only acceptable way to consume Dunkin' would be out of a bucket with your hands behind your back, because I do not like their coffee. Their pink sips, those are good. The Barbie drinks I had were good. Oh, dude, I don't know what it is. It tastes like fermented. It tastes like there's like a weird alcohol-y taste in the background of Dunkin' coffee for me. There's a type of bitterness that I don't like.
Are you talking about just like the straight up coffee? Or
yes, I'm talking about just their straight up. Their mixed drinks are fine.
Really drink their straight up coffee, I suppose.
Well, as a fat guy that's like been losing weight the last couple years, one of the big things that is I just no drinks with calories. Oh, right. Yeah. And
don't drink your calories.
Yeah, that has helped me out a lot. And that means black fucking coffee, because I need X amount of caffeine or I tip over. Like I'm like you know how like you have a wind up toy and it's like the wind up chicken and its little feet go click, 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 click. If I don't have exactly the right amount of coffee, it's like not only does the little feet stop moving, but it just goes plunk. and tips over sideways. And then my boss is like, why is Adam on the floor? And they're like, oh, the coffee machine was out. But yeah.
Calls me like one of those moo sticks, you know, when you like, because when I go down, I go like,
oh yeah.
Like when I fall asleep.
You call them moo sticks?
Yeah, the stick with the thing inside of it that goes.
Do you know what I call that? What we call it where I come from?
What do you call it where you come from?
We call it a groan tube.
I had never
we call
conceptualized a name for them, and then Kelsey was like, "That's a moo stick."
A moo stick? No, madam. I would if my wife said that to me, if she was like, "Oh, that's a moo stick," I would be like, "Are you talking about a fucking groan tube? What's wrong with you?" It doesn't
make a groan. It's like a wow.
It's like if somebody said, you know, we're watching I was trying to think of an analog for television as though they called TV something other than TV. But no, moo stick, that makes a lot of sense too. And I think it's probably a regional thing. Is she from Wisconsin?
She's from Idaho.
There's definitely more cows in Idaho than where I'm from in Minnesota. But no, sure. I always thought it's a groan tube because it's like,
Sure, I suppose. Beginning June 10, Dunkin will debut.
Thank you for giving me that. Thank you for giving me. Oh, is that what I get? I get that from you? I get to have that? Thank you for letting me have that little bit of my own little part of the world where I get to, I suppose.
That's my yes and. I suppose. You're not wrong, I guess.
Oh, man. Best episode ever? I fucking think so.
My coworker, pointed this out to me the other day, is that I would categorize the way I speak as very pragmatic in my praise for things typically, and so they would pitch ideas to me and my main response is, I don't hate that.
Yeah. And we've talked about it.
Wanted more praise. Yeah.
You're kind of I don't want to say robotic. That's not fair.
You think I listen to a low hum.
I was going to say and I do like how one of the only things I felt self-conscious about, like I thought I was a little bit too mean to you about something on the podcast last week. You sent me 3 clips out of 2 hours, and one of the clips is me being too mean, and there's not really a punchline on the clip. It's almost like you included it just to point it out and be like, I know what you did, motherfucker. You said I didn't have any ideas.
That clip just sort of...
Oh my God, my fucking stomach hurts, dude.
Point, because I didn't know.
No, it's good.
I was like, it either ends here or it ends in like 2 minutes, and then I think we're approaching the end of.
I'm just so glad.
A short.
I'm just so glad to finally have some clips and stuff. You know, just a pro. So anyway, you were talking about the pink sips versus the brown glugs.
Yeah. Let's make sure to. Now that we've got clips going, just make sure to say a lot of stuff that I can get out of context.
Oh, no, Andrew. Now I have to edit that out, and it's not going to make any sense. My thing is I pretend whatever you say is too far. Like, that's what I do. Like, I'll say something heinous, and you, like, rip on it. It's like, oh, my God, Andrew, you fucking you sicken me, sir.
Do you like that I even gave you a clip of me saying I ate a bacon strip and I took out the context of me being a child?
Yes, that was
or
good.
Did not include it.
That was good. There was another one lacking context a little bit. The hoke to them. We don't. There's nothing that signifies that we mentioned the movie Hokum before that. Yep. So maybe like a black screen.
It just seems insane that you just out of nowhere.
A hoke to? Do you think they got a hoke to them joke?
It seems like you're so disinterested in what I'm saying. You're like,
oh, that
just
sucks.
Talking about what a bacon strip tastes like, and then you're like, so in Scary Movie 7, is there going to be a hoke to them joke?
Well, so this is the segment where we laugh about how funny we were. In the past.
In a different episode. So go listen to the Hoke to 'em episode, which of course will that's where we compare Hokum to
And hey, go subscribe to the, I don't know. No, we compare the name of Hokum to the internet sensation Haley Welch, who said hawk to them, spit on that things.
Yeah, so make sure to go buy her coin.
Oh, dude, that's the other thing. I've been sitting on those. That's going to turn. That's going to turn. I'm going to buy the dip. I bought the dip. I bought every dip.
I like a queso.
Hummus. I couldn't think of a dip.
Hummus. Beginning June 10, Dunkin' will debut a Barbie Dreamhouse-inspired store takeover in New York City, transforming a Manhattan Dunkin' into a must-visit pink destination throughout June.
Oh, man, they should have did that in Santa Monica. They should have did it in Malibu. I could have gone.
They should have did that in Roseville, Minnesota.
They should have did that where I am. That's a lot of my life.
Barbie.
They should have had that concert closer to my house.
Pink has always been part of Dunkin's DNA, and this summer we're taking it further than ever. Bold, fun, and unmistakably Dunkin', said Jill Nelson, Chief Marketing Officer at Dunkin'.
I love those Chief Marketing Officers.
Collaboration to our lineup of pink sips and unexpected brand moments. We're showing up in a way that feels fresh, joyful, and distinctly pink all season long.
Oh, man. And here's the thing. I love pink. Like, I'm a big pink guy. When I was collecting art toys, I was very into this artist, Sucklord, who does a lot of...
That's a good name.
Dude, he's great. He does a lot of, like... Sucklord's whole thing is you're an idiot for buying this. Like, he's a bootleg toy artist that was like, you're stupid for buying my resin garbage. Yeah. And he would, like, kind of ironically mash up Star Wars characters and stuff. Very, very cool. He's kind of a weirdo, but he's like a weirdo outsider artist guy. He's kind of funny. But he does this thing called Gay Empire, where it's just like a pink stormtrooper. That was like his first big like hit as a bootlegger. And so yeah, and I love pink. And honestly, I like the pink drinks that don't have matcha or whatever other stuff in them.
Yeah. I mean, I think this pink cold foam would have sweetened anything I would drink with it to a point where I'd be like, yeah. Well, that's the other thing. I think matcha, it would be a bridge too far. I can't drink dirt.
But yeah, any other drink. And all of them are oat milk. That was the other interesting thing with the Barbie menu.
That. Did you know? So I heard this from Mata Iqbali, the Vice President of Strategic Alliances and Partnerships over at Mattel. I heard from her that Barbie has always had a way of showing up at the center of culture and igniting conversations across generations that inspire nostalgia, creativity, and connection all at once.
That tracks.
But, you know, it makes sense because, you know, partnering with Dunkin' gave them a playful, everyday way to bring that spirit to life. You know, say like turning a coffee or beverage run into a fun summer ritual guests could share with their friends. I think they really created a summer moment rooted in self-expression and the joy of being together. What about you, Adam?
Well, I'm making a note that says at 1 hour and 6 minutes, I had a loud drink. I'm sure what you were saying was important to the flow of the podcast and everything. But after you started that, I took a drink of my energy drink and I went, oh, is that extra loud? And I just like, there's nothing else. So what was that, buddy? What did you have there? I know that. First off, I'm glad you're in direct communication with the brand manager at Mattel. I'm glad
heard that from her.
Well, so you were at a cocktail party.
Yeah.
And she was kind of holding court. You know, sometimes these brand managers at cocktail parties, they like, so what we're trying to do this season at Dunkin' with Dunkin' and Barbie.
Yeah, and again, you know, not a brand manager. Mata Iqbali, of course, is the Vice President of Strategic Alliances and Partnerships over at Mattel.
I am so fucking sorry to Mata Iqbali. What a pile of shit I am. And I suspected I was a pile of shit.
A little more important, certainly.
I mean, I've always suspected I was a piece of shit. It's something I talked about in therapy for 3.5 years, but I recently graduated from therapy because I think my therapist was kind of just like, I think you did it. I don't know. I can't help you anymore.
You got a certificate up
Oh man, it was really fucked up. They make you walk and get a diploma and stuff, and you're like in front of a bunch of other people who were unstable. No,
what?
No, they don't.
I don't know. I don't go to therapy.
Well, so what happens is I did therapy for a year in Minneapolis, and then when we came out here, I did therapy for like a year at this like very like free therapy place, very industrial therapy place. And then for the last 3.5 years, I've been doing therapy through my current insurance. But, you know, we'd gotten down to monthly sessions, and she was like, hey, it kind of feels like when your shit gets triggered, you have your tactics to figure it out, maybe. Because eventually you do discharge from therapy. I like to think it's because I am prepared to kind of deal with what's going on, but I also can't help but think she was just like 3.5 years of fucking listening to this guy yell about how capitalism is going to kill us all and nobody fucking cares. Jesus Christ.
Boring. Snooze fest.
Discharge.
Let's get rid of this big old pile of discharge over here.
Did I told you about my doctor, my general doctor, who suddenly said that she was a Christian, right? Like a doctor I've been going to for 6 years.
I thought you were going to say your doctor said something about your discharge.
Oh my God, yuck, dude. What are you doing? What kind of fucking podcast are you trying to make, dude? And now my mic is topping out. I'm trying something new with the mic so that on the video you can see my mouth, but it means my gain is turned up. So when you attack me and I have to fucking get back on my haunches,
all these sound terms.
Don't make me raise my voice.
Did you know that guests can also purchase the Barbie Pink Pineapple Cup as seen in the latest spot on June 12th at participating Dunkin' locations?
Did you get one of those?
While supplies last, of course.
Did you get one of those, or did you just get the cold foam?
I don't know what the hell that is. Is it a drink?
It's the pineapple cup.
It's the pineapple cup.
It's a cup of... Yeah, it's
Jesus Christ.
Is it just a cup of pineapple? It's
no, I just clicked on the link and it was the video again. And it just started blasting in my ears.
What I would thought when I was watching that video is the marketing executives who came up with this, they make like 10 times more than the person who executed the video. And then they make 100 times more than me, Adam, and it really is fun to think about. I love it, I'm so great that I don't have a therapist to talk about it now.
Did you know it's fun that they also had Rocket Pop Classic donuts? I had one of those.
Oh, I did not have a Rocket Pop Classic donut. That does sound good though.
Yeah, so the thing about this Dunkin' summer menu, I found a picture of it somewhere. It's insane.
Yeah, it's huge.
You would think it's fake because we added like 40 menu items.
Yeah, it looks like an AI thing. When you go, gang, because I'm sure the Barbie shit is still on the menu when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
So get the Dunkin' app on your phone and pull up the Barbie options. There's like 20 fucking drinks on there. Oh. And it's so funny because I just did the first one.
Yeah.
Also, like I went through them all.
Hot tip if you want to try the Barbie drinks.
Hot chip and lye?
If you are in the Dunkin', you can add the Barbie drink to your cart. It'll just break down everything that's in the Barbie drink. Ooh. It'll show you all of the items. Then you throw that shit in the trash. You build that item, and it's going to cost you $3.50 less than the actual drink. Whoa!
So it's just got it's got all the stuff in it, but it's wow. That's the hack.
I got me and Kelsey a drink, so we both got a drink. Hers was $4 cheaper than mine. I was like, what the hell is that? And it was purely because one had a Barbie name on it.
Wow.
And the other one did not have the Barbie name.
Well, I'm sure they're donating any money from the Barbie ones to like little girls or whatever, you know?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I always assume every time I buy something related to Barbie, I assume that some money goes to little girls, you know?
I don't like any of what you're saying there. Like,
was it because of what I did with my mouth? Was that what really sold it? Because that's on video.
It's fine.
I don't like it. I always assume when I buy
spend money on Barbie.
Whenever I buy,
little girls.
I like to think that whenever I buy something pink, a little girl gets $1. Every time I buy something pink, a little girl goes to college.
And this is a fresh announcement as of 4 days ago. Dunkin' and Kylie Jenner introduced the King Kylie collection, a new lineup of pink summer sips.
I don't like that because that's like King Kong. Like, get that. You don't get the Jenners. You don't get King Kong.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Yeah, not really. Oh, they have a skip for this one, too. So we can have this one and compare it to, I guess, Kardashian.
So we're going to watch. So watching that last video went so fucking well.
Goodness. They do have a PB&J cloud latte and a Fluffernutter cloud latte.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know what I would do? I would do Fluffernutter, add J. I would do. Oh yeah, really stifle that laugh. Stifle that laugh for the people at home,
bad.
Andrew. Really hold yourself back. I just fucking crushed. It's like when you're doing stand up and you're destroying with an audience. You're destroying with the audience, and there's one person in front that clearly likes it, but they're like, I will not be reduced to laughing at another man. I'm sorry, but I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha. Another man cannot make. Yes, it is gay to laugh at a man. That's what they would say.
So, I was just hanging out the other day.
Andrew stand-up corner? Is that what we're doing? We're back in it?
Hanging out the other day. And,
ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage right now, recently shaved. He's completely lost his entire face from the bottom of his glasses to his shirt collar. Andrew Santoro. Henry.
I'm hanging out the other day with my friend Kylie Jenner. And she just said pink has always been central to King Kylie.
Kylie.
Which I've always assumed that. Pink has always been central to King Kylie TM. I do need to make sure that I say that.
Oh, so King Kylie is a brand that she does.
So partnering with Dunkin', it felt like a natural extension for her. And then 3 drinks, she thought that brought 3 different vibes. She thought they'd be sweet, bold, and nostalgic. She told me they were all very her and that she was excited for people to try them. So I just wanted you to know that. This is
I love it. Dude, I love it.
Come on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was hanging out with my friend, brand manager at Mattel. Gosh, what else? What else can we talk about? What else?
Did you know? And then I overheard this. We're not friends, although I wish we were. Jill Nelson, who's of course the chief marketing officer over at Dunkin', she let me know that at Dunkin'. Or I heard her over. I said I wasn't talking to her. I overheard her saying this, that at Dunkin' they know their guests are looking for drinks that taste as good as they look. So that's why they thought the King Kylie TM collection would deliver on both. She really felt like it would set the tone for a summer lineup full of visually stunning, refreshing sips and bold flavor.
Do you think so? If you know Jill, do you think we could get her on the podcast?
No, I overheard
think a brand manager would be
Kylie Jenner.
Oh, yeah. I don't want Kylie Jenner on the podcast. The brand manager for Dunkin', though.
Yeah.
So which of the Barbie drinks did you get? I know there's a bunch more, but I just looked at the fucking time.
I know we gotta
talk about one of the hottest movies of the last decade. But which Dunkin' did you get?
We can speed run this. So I got the strawberries and cream cloud Dunkin' latte.
Well, we might say speed running. You might call it speed running, but I think maybe the listener would just consider it regular running,
like a regular show.
Someone
listening might call it like a saunter.
They might call it like a fucking getting to it,
like a limp. Yes, as our listeners do like.
Oh, are we going to watch them? Are we going to watch them talk about trying to send? Are we going to listen to them talk about trying to send each other a link for 20 minutes again? That's like my favorite segment. Adam does a theme.
Strawberries and cream cloud Dunkin' latte is what I got, as well as the almond strawberry shortcake iced coffee.
Ooh,
2 that I got. One of them was much cheaper, even though they were the exact same.
Oh, because you built it. The other one you built from scratch. You Frankensteined it.
I didn't even realize, like, I think in the system it just didn't have the name associated with it because it just naturally cost less.
Wow.
And I was confused. And then I read on a Reddit post that people were just like, you should just build it yourself. You'll save money because it's the name.
I love hacks like that.
They're both good. They're both just very sweet, nice. The strawberry was a really good flavor. I did walk home with them from a Dunkin' and then have them, so the cold foam had kind of just become part of the coffee.
Which is okay. That just became
I got
a
bit
cream
of it before it did that.
I fucking slurped down that cold. I slurped down that cold foam. I came off an oyster boat and I slurped down that cold foam, brother.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff.
I'm looking up my
drinks,
Dunkin'.
I think.
I'm looking.
And then
that
that bomb pop donut I had, the Rocket Pop, was a yeast shell filled with cherry, lime, and raspberry flavored Rocket Pop buttercream, topped with blue icing and Stars and Stripes sprinkle blend. That was for their July 4th collection, and it was a good donut.
Right on.
Really good filling, intensely sweet. So that's the one thing about Dunkin' is it's intense, man. It's so sweet.
I do
like it.
I hate their coffee taste, but their sweet drinks are good and sweet. Mm-hmm. Is the Barbie menu not on here anymore?
It might not be.
Wow, because I tried to.
Because I told you the Kylie.
They replaced it with the King Kylie. Dude, are you fucking really gonna come at me like fucking there's no way they could have two promos running at a place that had 50 new menu items?
They literally had it running when I was... What is King Kylie?
So the Barbie one that I got, I was trying to look up my order on the app, but I signed in as a guest because you're not getting my fucking information. You're not tracking my location, Dunkin' Donuts, if that is your real name. But I got what's the just the first one or the second one, the pink cold foam refresher.
Let me run Ultimate Pink Daydream Refresher.
What's that? Read the
pink pineapple flavors with oat milk, finished with Barbie pink strawberry cold foam.
It wasn't
smooth, creamy sip.
It was the strawberry one, not the
double
pineapple
strawberry
one.
Daydream Refresher.
Double
dragon fruit flavors.
I got this double strawberry Daydream Refresher. That was the one that I got, and it was good as fuck. I love strawberries taste. I love strawberries. I love strawberries. I love all kinds of. I love all the red flavors.
I feel like they usually show the calorie count on these things, and I feel like the nutrition facts would knock me over.
Mine was only 200 calories.
Really?
Yeah. I got the one that because.
No, you're looking at how many grams of sugar were in it.
No. Oh my God. No. What? I fucking shit a little bit of my spinal fluid that day. And I was wondering, I was like, why is my shit so
sugar in these things?
Why do I have the sugar shits like a dog that got into a bag of fucking hard candy? Like what happened? It must have been the Dunkin'.
My bad boy ritual. Whenever I take a flight, I go past security and I get a extra large Dunkin' coffee.
Oh yeah, I know this.
Some flavored thing, and I suck that shit down in 10 minutes, and then I get on a plane.
Did I ever tell you about the ritual that I had where I would go to Hornbacher's grocery store, near my house in Fargo or in Moorhead, and I'd get 24 frosted donut holes, like the glazed donut holes, and I would eat the entire 24 pack of glazed donut holes on the drive home from the grocery store. And I lived
shamefully hide the box.
I lived 8 blocks away. I don't know if shameful. I just throw it away. I was.
Oh, I shamefully.
I was in it. And that was before I think that was the time between my last long-term relationship and when I met my wife. So I was probably now that I think about it, I was probably maximum fucking depression. So, but dude, I have this thing because I still have it where I like eating a lot of something and I like to eat it very fast, like quickly. But I want there to be enough of it that it lasts a long time to do that. Does that make sense? I want an unbroken chain of food of the good thing that I want.
One One big bowl of spaghetti.
Here we go.
That is one fully connected noodle. Now,
I would eat
comes
that.
back into my pitch for like.
I would chop that up.
Again.
I would just chop it up.
Don't chop it up.
No, because that's not what that wouldn't be as good, because then it's like, because I almost said, have you ever swallowed a worm? Like, no, like that's not a good feeling when you're swallowing something that's connected, because you still have to bite. So I guess what I mean is okay. So yes, I did say unbroken chain of food, right? That's my bad.
That's
so what I mean,
unbroken chain.
You're
of
right.
Food.
Well, you nailed it. I fucked up. Okay, yeah. I fucked that up. But what I'm talking about is like when the Conehead eats the sandwich fast, or like when Homer goes to hell in one of the early Simpsons Halloween specials, and they're like, "So you like donuts, do you? Well, now you'll have all the donuts you want." That's the pace that I want to be able to eat like a pizza or whatever, and just. Sure. But I'm over that now. Okay, I've become slightly healthier. I eat half as much of a thing as I used to, and that's been good enough.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write a diet book.
That's the goal.
I'm gonna write a diet book that's like, how about half a pizza is the name of my diet book.
That's a good name.
Everybody loses
name for a comedian cookbook.
You lose 25 pounds in a year. What's your secret? Half a pizza, like just whatever you were gonna eat, because you were gonna eat too much.
My cookbook, how to lose not really any weight, but kind of put some on sometimes, and then maybe sometimes you get back to the weight that you thought was a little too much.
Yeah,
and, you should probably go to a therapist to talk about your body issues.
If you have the insurance
that's
to do
the full
it,
title.
You should. I mean, my actual cookbook would be like how to alienate your friends and family with your smells.
It's just garlic recipes.
Oh man, I just touched my nose and something was going to be a clip. Like, come on now. I got to stop doing that. Like, so anyway, this hilarious thing.
Let me get in my mouth real quick.
Yeah. You ever floss with your tongue?
Barbie and her male counterpart Ken have been described as the two most popular dolls in the world.
Still talking about Dunkin'?
Yep. No, we're on to Barbie now, baby.
Right on.
Barbie, developed by Ruth Handler, who's a co-founder of toy company Mattel with her husband Elliot.
Chelsea Handler's grandma too. Like, she's a total nepo baby. That's something I didn't know until this.
Actually true?
No, God. Oh, actually, I don't know.
I have no clue.
You know what?
I don't think so.
You know what? Sure.
Her
Chelsea Handler's.
Her daughter's name was Barbara. I do know that.
And then Chelsea Handler's mom, one of them, Chelsea.
Or I don't know if she had two children. She has two children that dolls are named after, because she had Barbara and Kenneth.
Well, they wouldn't use the name of the third child. I mean,
doesn't it weird you out that, like, hey, I have two kids. I've got these two dolls that are canonically like in a relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm going to name both the dolls after them. But this I thought was funny is in 1956, during a trip to Switzerland with her children, Barbara and Kenneth, Ruth Handler encountered a German toy doll called Bild Lily. The adult figure doll was exactly what Handler had in mind for a new doll, so she purchased 3 of them, gave one to her daughter, took the others back to Mattel, and then they fully ripped it off.
Of course.
It is insane to look at the Bild Lily doll and then the first Barbie and be like, oh, they didn't even try. It is the exact same doll.
Yeah, so
it's crazy.
And I mean, and almost that kind of tells me that we can sort of skip over most of the Barbie toy doll of it all. We all know Barbie's been like an iconic. Oh, unless you have other. You know what? I'm not going to get to the movie too soon. Andrew, continue to drive.
I mean, the doll's named after her daughter. We know that.
Yeah.
Launched in 1959. What else did I have here? Yeah, I mean, essentially it was the first like doll that looked like an adult in the US. Most dolls looked like babies.
That's covered at the beginning, the 2001 intro of the movie.
Yeah. So that's the thing, is that girls liked playing with, an idea of themselves in the future instead of just preparing to be parents, I guess.
Yeah, right. That was and who would have knew? Who'd have
What's
thought
weird
women
to
wanted
me-
to imagine a life where they could be anything other than a baby fucking producing oven? A kiln. Basically,
Yeah,
women
a
before
baby
Barbie,
kiln.
yeah, they were just a baby kiln. Or not, they weren't, but they were perceived as such by society.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
And I hate it.
Gave women autonomy.
Absolutely. There were no autonomous women before Barbie.
What's weird to me is that the original like Build Lily doll is based off of a comic strip, right? Which is odd in general. Like it's based on like a family circus sort of thing. But in addition, the doll itself is not for girls. It is like pitched as a thing that men would like buy as like a novelty for each other.
Oh, you can rub her boobs. Oh, you can rub her little boobs, dude.
Or guys would buy it for their girlfriend or like stuff like it's just a weird thing. But eventually Ruth Handler is asked to, I think she resigns from the company because of cooking the books.
Yeah, she has legal issues. They also reference that in the movie at the end.
Yeah, so she is prominently featured in that movie.
Yeah, played by Rhea Perlman.
Yep. I thought this was funny as just a thing because she is a co-founder of Mattel, right? And it is founded by her husband Elliot, and some guy named Matt something that I am not finding here.
Good old Matt Tell.
Harold Matt Matson and Elliot Handler found this company, and Mattel is the combination of Matt and Elliot.
That's pretty good.
And Elliot later said that they were unable to think of a way to include Ruth's name.
That's hilarious. Just fucking assholes,
man.
Well, not only were I'll tell you what, we didn't try. So here's the funny thing about that.
That's the
funny thing
real
about that. We didn't really think about it. We just thought Matt and Tell. We thought, hey, Mattel, that sounds like a cool toy company name. We should buy every fucking property and game that we can in the future, and we should definitely. I got confused with Hasbro for a second. I was going to say, Mattel, they send the Pinkertons after people who crack magic packs early, but no, that was Hasbro.
Following several investigations into fraudulent financial reports, Handler resigned from Mattel in 1975. Which she does say that, she was very ill and that made her unfocused on business. I don't know. She did have cancer in multiple ways over multiple years. So.
I do like Will Ferrell's line.
Pretty big bummer.
I do love Will Ferrell's line. Her ghost keeps an office on 76.
Yeah, the movie has some good bits to it. I do like quite a bit. I think their handling of Ruth in the movie is weird, and I do.
I am the mother of all women.
I know they treat her like a god creature that is kept in this building. I was like, oh, she's a very uniquely human person.
She fuels Barbie Land from an office.
Yeah.
I wasn't a Barbie kid. I was a Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe guy. But I definitely understood the allure of Barbie. I like the idea of a platform figure that you can put other stuff on. Right? Like, and all of the accessories. I wanted a big old house. I wanted the fucking Barbie dream house. I wanted that Ghostbusters fucking tower. I wanted the Ghostbusters dream house, the fire station. Wanted all that shit. So yeah, I definitely get it.
G.I. Joe, where you could take his like fatigues off and put different like, armor fatigues on and stuff.
The original G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. And that was basically a Barbie-sized toy for boys.
Yeah, for boys. Because women get to be like doctors and stuff, and boys have to go kill stuff, I guess.
Well, sometimes you just want to go have an adventure overseas, brother.
No, it is
leftist
funny.
mania is gonna run wild on you, brother.
Leftist mania. We're gonna give you all insurance and affordable houses.
But here's the thing: you could tell that was bullshit because his first ad, the big ad that he did nationally, was we're going to attack the Epstein class. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That doesn't have anything to do with healthcare. But
I mean,
The Epstein class keeps us from having healthcare. Yes, they are. But I'm just saying all billionaires are bad. It's not just the ones that are pedophiles. But continue.
So that's Barbie.
Now, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I heard that Greta Gerwig, who I like her movies. I think she's a compelling storyteller. She was making a Barbie movie. I thought, what, a Barbie movie? And then I saw screenshots of...
That's probably for girls.
Well, yeah, I said, first off, A, it's for girls, and also B, probably the wokest thing that you could ever fucking imagine. I'm sure they woked it all the way down. I think it's... I'm sure it's woke all the way through. But then I saw pictures of Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling on Malibu Beach, like, when they come to the real world for the first time. And I was like, oh, I get it. It's going to be like a 90s movie. And then it was, and it's good.
Yeah. I think the movie is fine. I don't mind it. I don't love it. I think it's okay. I think there's some really good performances. I think there's some real stinkers. I think America Ferrera's performance this movie's really bad. I think Margot Robbie's performance is really good.
I feel bad about America Ferrera stuff because she's in the real world, right? So I think her performance might be a little bit hampered by not being able to embrace the fucking wildness of it all until the end in Barbie Land. And maybe that's like an artifact of the script. Maybe that's like a thing with the script or the direction. But yeah, I just like her so much that it is kind of a bummer that she's like one of the weaker links. I mean,
here's a fun fact. Margot Robbie was cast in 2019 after Gal Gadot turned down the role.
Oh my God. Thank goodness.
What a great movie that could have been.
Yeah, right.
Champagne.
I would have loved a reason to protest the fucking Barbie movie. Look like a real asshole.
So I don't know how much.
Oh, can you imagine
how
wouldn't everybody have just gone fucking crazy if Gal Gadot had been cast as Barbie? Or is she...
I think this would have predated.
It's 2019. Right? That's fucking Trump time. Like, wouldn't Gal Gadot be ethnic Barbie?
Thing, like after October 7th, she becomes like a huge monster.
But no. I'm saying because like, isn't Gal Gadot? Oh, she's a white lady. She's Israeli. She's Israeli. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to fucking. I was just saying like, wouldn't the Chuds be mad if they cast? As like not a blonde, blue-eyed American as Barbie.
Had her be blonde in the movie, right?
Oh, nothing heinous about that.
Barbie.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would feel like. But then you see that there's so many Barbies.
About that if they didn't,
Why didn't they just have her in there as one of the many Barbies? She couldn't stoop.
Scheduling conflicts.
Oh wow, making Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, that's the next big hit, she thought.
So
because that would have been right then, wouldn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Because that releases in 2020. Yeah. So that is Barbie. How much do we want to go into Summer? I feel like everybody in the world has seen this movie.
Well, I rewatched it for the pod yesterday. Yeah. And goddamn, the opening with the babies and the Barbie dolls and shit, it looks so fucking good. Like this movie is like, holy shit, dude. Like, talk about how like Wicked for Good had some decent color work in it, you know? And like, it like stands out as the best shots of the movie is the 3 shots where it's like all the flowers and stuff. But this Barbie movie, it's like that level of capture all the time in Barbie Land.
Yeah.
Like the clarity of the color designs, the fact that it's like because like with the Kevin Smith He-Man cartoon gets close, in my opinion, to being a boys version of this in the fact that it's like the toys telling a story where the toys are the central characters. Because when you watch that He-Man show, it's not like the original Masters of the Universe or the He-Man cartoon, but it's like if the toys were doing the story. Like, there's a lot of characters that are like, they have Wonder Bread. He-Man is one of the fucking characters in it. Like, he goes to He-Man Heaven, he goes to Eternia, and he meets all the different iterations of He-Man.
Strange.
Oh,
I have not watched this show at all.
Really fun. Like, it's the best thing Kevin Smith has done since Dogma. Like, it's really fucking good. But this Barbie movie really got me because seeing the large version of all the toy sets when Ken hurts himself on the beach and the Barbie ambulance set pulls up and fucking comes and like unfolds and everything, like I fucking love that shit. I think that the set design on this movie is on par with Margot Robbie's performance. I think that I do agree with the critics who said, hey, the speeches to camera about how women are important are a bit heavy-handed. But like the scene on the bus, Will Ferrell as like
Will Ferrell's really good.
They just let Will Ferrell do like rarely
his,
does
like,
Will Ferrell
weird gang of like executive guys,
executive sycophants.
Yeah,
and they don't really cover have a woman on the board of it all. Like I feel like the movie is very progressive in some regards, but also it doesn't ask questions that could just as easily be dealt with at the same time. You know, like, do they end with America Ferrera being on the board?
I mean, here's like the big issues, like both me and Kelsey had. So this isn't just me, Guy, having this issue. So
that's why you didn't want to talk about the movie very much. I get it now because we're.
Yeah. No, I mean, the thing with this movie is, right, so they start off in Barbie world with Barbie they have the opening of introducing Barbie, but then they are in Barbie world. They're hanging out. They have to go to the real world because Barbie starts getting cellulite and sad.
She gets depressed.
And it's because her child or her
owner
whatever,
in the real world,
is having emotions. So she's got to go talk to them and figure that out.
America Ferrera having a midlife crisis as a woman who looks 29. Like...
but she goes there with Ken, and Ken learns about the patriarchy.
Oh, that's right. I just watched this last night, but yeah.
Ken goes to the real world and learns that men are on top.
Because in Barbie Land, Ken is a secondary person. You don't know where he lives even. He doesn't have a Ken dream house. We get to that.
So here's the thing. This is what's weird is like Ken is a second class citizen in Barbie world at the beginning of the movie, right? He is just, he comes to this world, is like,
he is at the end.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I could like this. And he goes back ahead of Barbie, right?
Yeah. And then he makes the patriarchy happen there.
Everyone to patriarchy. Barbie goes back. Everyone loves it. All of the women are like, this is great, actually. I love this. It's weird. It's a weird take that like all the women, the moment they get the idea of a guy being in charge, are like, yep.
Like that's why actually, the patriarchy really exists. Good. Like the patriarchy exists because women are wired to be fucking subservient to men the second it's presented as an option. It's just a weird
take. I don't know what the idea is that she has to then topple it, but like the way they get there does feel like, yes, that is what is being said.
Well,
and then when it's toppled, it's like, go back to being the scum you are, Ken, which is like
you're going to edit this screen out on this. Yeah, I totally I get that because he's a second class citizen at the end as well, like you just said. And then even at the end,
he was excited about this stuff is because he had like more rights. Like
he had agency.
It is very,
here's the thing.
I know it's
not that he had more
he takes
rights.
Advantage of it.
It's that he had power over women. That's what he liked. It was that it wasn't just that he had got more attention. Because if he'd came to a society where everybody was equal, maybe he would have gone back.
I think he would have been equally as excited.
Yeah, he would have gone back and said, everybody's equal.
To be like, hey, I get to have a home here instead.
Good on you and Kelsey. Yeah, they live on the other side of the beach somewhere. Good on you and Kelsey for picking up on the issue being, that the women, Ken's a fucking idiot. How is he able to convince all of these super smart scientist women and shit?
I know, that's the thing.
Yes.
He's a moron.
How the fuck?
He immediately goes back and rocket
just makes so much sense.
Like, I like bringing Ken coffee.
What happened? They should have had him find a magical amulet or something too. It really was missing a magical amulet because that's not why the patriarchy exists here. No, it exists because for hundreds of years,
power imbalance.
Yeah. So it's like if he would have found out, Ken inherited a bunch of money in Barbie Land or something, I don't know. But that did suck. And also the fact that really at the end, they say, like, the voiceover, who's Helen Mirren, right? The voiceover. She says, maybe someday, and then men will have as many rights, Kens will have as many rights as Barbies in Barbie Land. Maybe someday.
That's a weird
I know.
Gag. I know.
It's a
weird gag.
It's just that they just and so it is a little white man's burden, honestly.
I know. And it is exactly the type of thing you're not like, that isn't a thing to talk about.
But
like it is just like, yes, who cares? Like it's
guys. I love the I'm Just a Ken song. I love fucking Ryan Gosling. Like
he's really good in this.
Him and Margot Robbie are giving the performances of their fucking lives in this goofy fucking anti-capitalist and also incredibly pro-capitalist. Like
I know.
And that's the other thing. So capitalism saved women. Like Barbie saved women, and Barbie's a thing that is capitalism. So that's another problem. That's a problem that I had with it for sure. But holy fuck, dude. The fact that like Ryan Gosling's faces, like this made me watch The Other Guys. I'd never seen The Other Guys. And I was like, I think Ryan Gosling might be.
Oh, The Other Guys is wonderful.
Yeah, I was
such a good movie.
Because that's the one with him and Russell Crowe, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was just like,
no, that's The Nice Guy.
No, I'm thinking yes. The Other Guys The Other Guys I have some issues with.
Yeah, The Other Guys is Will Ferrell and
Mark Wahlberg.
Someone else, Wahlberg. Yeah.
The Nice Guys. This made me watch that because I was like, is Ryan Gosling the funniest fucking guy ever? Like his.
He might be. He's such a good performer.
His fucking faces and shit. Have you seen Project Hail Mary?
Not yet.
It's on the Plex. But it's really fucking good.
I'll check it out.
But his face acting in this, and just like the disappointment, his facial disappointment, and the fact that he's just dancing fucking circles around Simu Liu in the Just a Ken thing, like the Ryan Gosling is so much a better dancer than Simu Liu. Yeah. It really is funny to watch, like as somebody who used to watch musical theater shit and whatnot. Yeah. But Ryan Gosling sells everything, and so does Margot Robbie.
Fan ever since his episode of Goosebumps.
Yeah,
Say Cheese and Die.
What was it?
Say Cheese and Die.
Yeah, that's the classic.
Yeah, he has the big stupid camera.
I watched that recently. I watched some old episodes of Goosebumps because I watched the new Goosebumps with Ryan Long or whatever, Justin Long, Hulu Goosebumps from a few years ago. The first season of that was really good, Goosebumps wise anyway. It's not like great TV, but yeah, I thought that the musical sequences were good. I thought that the ruminations on womanhood and depression were good for me to hear as a man. This movie made me want to sit down and listen, and I did. And I'm a hero and an ally because of it. And I want a lot of praise for that. Yes. I want people to say you deserve to remain in power because you fucking decided that you felt good.
And it turns out that we actually like it a lot too. It turns out it's actually good for both of us because you like receiving it and I like doing it. So
yeah.
Why isn't it structured this way?
Sure.
I just think that's such a weird chunk of the movie. Very odd. And also just the the Ruth scene is so
just a
so
hammer,
strange,
just hammer you in the fucking face.
Calm down, guys. I got it.
So put him in the cage. Put him in the Pentagon. We're shooting off. So this is actually the 250th American birthday fight of the series. So we're on the White House lawn. We've got the Pentagon, the Movies Over My Hammy Pentagon put together. We've got the Dunkin' Barbie cold foam oat milk lineup in one corner of the Pentagon. We've got the fucking Barbie film directed by Greta Gerwig, but produced by Margot Robbie and starring a bunch of great, funny actors and actresses.
Yeah. So
are you looking up the categories? Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No,
just wanted to make sure you also
messages.
I just wanted to make sure you also didn't have them memorized, because I would not gun to my head, name the 5 categories that you guys do on the fucking podcast every week. Looks, boom. Looks.
I mean, the first up is appearance.
I know, I would get that wrong. They'd be like, it's not looks, it's appearance, motherfucker. Blam.
So yeah, appearances first up. Movie look versus food look. Which did it better? I did think the
drinks look great.
The drinks look great, and so did the donut. The donut wasn't part of it, but the drinks look great. The movie looks better.
I'm going to give it to the movie, but honorable mention to the drinks.
Yeah, and I will say, calm down with that like Ruth scene and this just like weird, dusty like shadow realm.
The gold. This is strange. I've walked into a golden kitchen where it's golden hour. It's always 5:45 in Ruth's kitchen.
Ruth does hang out in a kitchen because,
women.
Why is she in a kitchen?
Why wouldn't she be? She spent most of her time.
Why would she be in a boardroom? She has an office.
I was going to say, she spent most of her time, and that's her office that she keeps on 76 or whatever.
Multiple businesses. She worked at Paramount Pictures.
She spent way more time in an office than she did in a kitchen.
She invented breast prostheses. Like,
oh my God.
Like, don't put her in a kitchen.
Why wouldn't she be she should be in a prosthetics laboratory. Like, this is what I work on now.
A lab somewhere.
With a pen and a pad trying to get this damn label off.
But yeah, we'll give it to the movie. But you're on thin ice, Barbie, the movie from 2023. Not really. Ingredients. Food stuff versus cast and crew. Gotta give this to Barbie movie. I have to give it to the Barbie movie, but it does feel like the movie and the drink, again, honorable mention to the drink, they both have the same approach to this. The Barbie movie just has, the Barbie movie just has every single person in it. Everybody is in it. They just they just cast 100 people, all are good. And then, like, with the ingredients in the drink, it's just a bunch of good ingredients. Writing, the movie script versus the product tying copy. We can actually compare it to the little skit we watched, which was wicked funny. Funny.
Then I definitely have to give it to Barbie the movie. Greta Gerwig. Did she write the script herself? Do you have the IMDb
I think
up?
She wrote it with Noah Baumbach, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because they're married. They wrote it together.
I think that's so funny. You said that they're because they're married, like any woman, only a woman would, if a woman is married, she has to write any screenplay with her husband.
No, why Noah Baumbach's associated?
It certainly wouldn't be because he's good.
Yeah, but I don't know.
No,
I wouldn't assume those two would know each other.
Absolutely.
But I would after the fact that she's
Lady Bird?
in these movies.
I don't know. If I saw the movie Lady Bird and somebody was like, hey, who's she married to? I'd be like, Noah Baumbach? I don't know.
Yeah. Be like, hey, did you see Marriage Story? That's like kind of about them.
Did they divorce?
No. I believe they...
What happens at the end of Marriage Story?
I mean, it's a divorce thing.
Okay.
But I believe he left his wife for Greta Gerwig.
Not into that.
Yeah.
Not
I
into
don't
that.
remember exactly, but I think.
Look, I like the squid and the whale. I like the Life Aquatic, but I also I respect what?
Marriage Story is great.
I respect the sanctity of marriage.
White Noise. one of the funniest Adam Driver performances.
Really?
Ever,
you like
ever.
the Dean DeLillo, Don, what's the writer of White Noise?
I don't know.
He's a guy who writes a lot of science fiction.
Don DeLillo is the writer.
Yeah.
What's his thing?
He does a lot of speculative fiction. He's great.
Okay. Yeah. White Noise is just
He wrote
a funny
Neuromancer.
performance. No, he didn't.
What? Who wrote Neuromancer?
Not that guy.
Okay.
Or am I thinking of Technomancer?
Well, one of us is going to have egg on their face, and the egg on my face.
Neuromancer's William Gibson.
William Gibson. That's who I thought wrote White Noise, but it's Don DeLillo.
Don DeLillo, which you had by name.
Yeah, so I got it right, but I was
not
thinking
by.
about William Gibson. I got it. Isn't it funny? I'm such a deficient person of myself. I feel so unconfident, like not confident in myself, that even when I'm correct, I'm like, I was thinking about the wrong thing, but I said the right thing. I'd be bad on Jeopardy, basically. I'd be like, yeah, I got it right, but I was thinking something else.
Yeah, he used to be married to Jennifer Jason Leigh. They divorced. Their divorce was
William
finalized
Gibson?
in 2013. No, Noah Baumbach.
Oh, I thought Don DeLillo or William Gibson. I was like, Don DeLillo was married to what? All right, so what's what's the next category? The movie is sweeping right now.
How did it sit with you? Did it leave you thinking versus did it leave you pooping?
I'm gonna go with a tie because they were both good. Like I said, Barbie really reminded me that I need to listen to the animated dolls in my life that come from a world away.
I mean, I'll say Barbie leaves me thinking in multiple ways. And yes, there's the positive ones. And then I also have to get into the ones where I'm just like, but why did they make that choice? Versus A Drink, which I enjoyed and, didn't leave me with any runs or anything like that. I don't really think about it much.
I mean,
it's got to be a tie for me.
I'm thinking about it from like a backrooms kind of perspective. Like, we should go to Barbie Land and bring their resources back to our side of the wall.
Set up mining teams in Barbie World.
That they just bring the Barbie materials to our world and then we melt them down.
That we have set up in the old beach.
Yes. Oh my gosh, dude, we're on it today. We should do a special podcast where we talk about like the capitalist uses of sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, which movie worlds would we try to get into Christmas Town?
No,
and
we would
mine it for its resources.
Right, we would take their spirit. We
find our way into that forest with all the holiday trees, and we're
but then we get
all of them.
In the last episode, we get burned because we end up behind that bookcase in Interstellar, and it's like, oh no,
this sucks.
Literally the worst. Anything. This whole movie was about. I wanted to stand up in the audience and say, this whole movie is just go behind that bookcase at the beginning. Just look back there. What the fuck? He's got to travel to another planet and stuff to get behind a fucking bookcase? That movie was about a guy.
The whole time?
That was about a guy who went to another planet to get behind a fucking bookcase in his own house. Fuck you, Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, jeez.
Waste of my time.
Point B. And then to my taste, which was more to your taste? A sweet, sweet drink from Dunkin' Coffee or a kind of meta, kind of funny, kind of...
Gotta say the movie. I mean, I must, because it is... I love things that are successfully based on toys. We were talking about how the Street Fighter movie, and maybe I'll eat my words on that, and I hate the fact that one guy is in it, the guy who plays Dan, that Schultz, that comedian Andrew Schultz is in it. But it really looks like we got a fucking Street Fighter movie. And when is 50 Cent is old and stuff? Like, why is 50 Cent playing a young, maybe he's playing an old Balrog, and the fact that they cast that guy who wears a mask all the time as Vega, like, he got the job because he also wears a mask all the time. That is so strange. I think Jason Momoa
through a mask.
I think Jason Momoa probably did a day and a half on that movie in front of a green screen, and they're just going to use it over and over again. And I think it's going to hit really fucking hard. I think we're going to laugh and laugh. I hope they do a tie-in, or we could just play Street Fighter.
I gotta say the drink. I love the Dunkin' drink.
You love Dunkin' drinks. You love your
taste.
You love your sweet treats.
Sweet
little caffeine. You love your sweet
nasty candy boy.
You love your sweet. You're a little slurp pig. You slurped it up like a pig.
I slurped it up.
Slurped it up like a little pig.
But that is that one. Barbie has won.
Good job. You can keep that with your Oscar, Barbie.
I will take us out on a final post. Which Barbie movies, in your opinion, are best to introduce to my BF? Because he is very skeptic, and I barely made him agree to watch them with me.
Which Barbie movies?
Posted 2 years ago. I was wondering about the classics. The musicals sadly are out of question, but I know how good the humor can be in these films, and I want your recommendations, please. First up, I feel like Magic of the Pegasus would be a great intro movie because it's low-key a wild premise, and there are a lot of insane moments while keeping the charm of classic Barbie. Like her sister is the horse, and there's a cannibal ogre. It's a great time.
I feel like Pegasus. What was that? Journey of the Pegasus?
Magic of the Pegasus.
I feel like that's a pornography about pegging. The Magic of the Pegasus.
Another comment here. I definitely Magic of Pegasus. It's a shame musicals are out of the question because my husband thought the Island Princess songs were catchy and really funny. He said that would be his pick for the Barbie movie to show non-Barbie movie fans. If your BF really doesn't enjoy the movies, though, it's probably best not to force it.
Your cat's awake.
Yeah. And they replied to this, "Thank you for the amazing reply. I really know that he will like Magic of the Pegasus, because it's mostly an adventure story with a lot of weird creatures and themes. I'm so glad you found a husband to share these movies with. Island Princess is really amazing, but I'm scared to show him the elephant. Also, from where do you watch the movies?" I'm glad it was helpful. We definitely laugh a lot about the creepy animals, including the elephant. I have some DVDs, but I think you can find places to watch them online too.
My video isn't frozen. I just want you to know, like, you may be looking at me going like,
yeah. Here's a good comment here. Does he actually seem remotely interested in watching Barbie movies, or are you pressuring him into watching them and he's going along with it to make you happy?
Take a beat, madam.
Because why would a grown man, I'm assuming, want to watch animated Barbie movies? I get you like them because they're likely part of your childhood, but you can have separate things y'all enjoy. You don't have to like everything the other person likes. Not trying to be rude, just saying.
And they're correct, but sometimes you also got to try stuff. Like I'm resistant sometimes to watching television shows that don't involve like a werewolf or an alien or a curse, you know. And my wife was like, "Hey, let's watch this Elle series about the Elle Woods character from Legally Blonde that's on Prime."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh," and in my gut it said, "Oh, that's not my thing."
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I don't want to spend even a second doing that." But then
being fine.
But then I watched it with her and I was like, "Oh, now I'm so in it that I can barely watch. Like, I'm just chewing my fucking fingernails bloody because Elle Woods cannot make the right decision." And then I'm like, "Oh, this is the exact same. Watching Elle is the exact same feeling I had watching Breaking Bad, essentially. You're just watching a character make the most heinously wrong decisions, you know, and you're just like, you can't stop them because they're in the TV."
The thing about Barbie movies by comparison, I would say.
Oh, they're
unless I'm wrong.
They're for baby girls.
This feels like if Kelsey was like, "Andrew, we gotta watch some Blue's Clues." And I'd be like, "I love you and you're my wife. I respect you. We'll watch Blue's Clues. I don't really understand why we're doing it."
We did, and I did watch a Hello Kitty thing for my podcast, so I can't really talk shit.
Yep, exactly. But like, these movies, to my understanding, are clearly made for.
And they are cat banging the mic, and they are advertisements for the dolls explicitly, explicitly.
It's like if I was like, "Kelsey, we gotta watch He-Man. We gotta watch these old He-Man cartoons."
Well, and that's just it. That's the Kevin Smith. Oh my God, we gotta cut that as a clip. Hold that cat up a little more so your name tag isn't covering him. Oh my God, buddy, you're gonna get us 1 million views, you little regular sized cat that's not fat at all.
I totally understand what are you saying. It's just that I want to do things that I like too, because we mostly do things that he likes, like watching movies, which he doesn't do usually. I have shown him all kinds of movies, but he never seemed that he liked them at all. And I understand that a grown man wouldn't like such things like a Barbie movie, but considering his interests, I think it would be a fun experience to show him something like that too. He just sees a Barbie movie and doesn't have an idea of how fun it could be for any gender or age. Like when I play his video games or watch him all the time, I find things that I like even if they weren't my cup of tea in the beginning. Thank you for the valid response.
Wow, we got there. Oh my God, that cat is going to fall asleep like that, dude. Oh.
I think you have a good point, but if I can respectfully offer a counterpoint, this is something that is clearly very special to OP. I don't think it's a big ask for a partner to take 90 minutes to watch a movie that means a lot to you. Even if he doesn't care about the content, it's still quality time as a couple. It's not like asking to marathon them all or watch them every night. OP's interests are just as valid as their boyfriend's. I would consider it the same as him asking to watch a favorite action movie or a comedy special.
Comedy special. And that person is correct.
I mean, again, what is, if the goal is he's going to like it? Because like, here's the other thing is just like, I will sometimes be like, hey, Kelsey, do you want to watch this thing? I don't think you'll like it, but like, I want to do something with you. But like, if this is something near and dear to this OP's heart, and they have shown regular movies to their boyfriend that they don't like, and they're about to show them an animated Barbie movie, they're going to be real disappointed.
I think you're correct. And I think the more important thing Jesus Christ, cat. I think the more important thing about it is she may have a weird abusive relationship with her partner. Like not weird abusive relationship, but he might be like, I definitely had to have a come to Jesus moment in my own relationship years ago about how like you really need to invest in the interests of the person you're with, and you know, like it's not just all about you and what you want to do. So I think if that's the vibe she's getting, if she feels compelled to have to show her boyfriend this thing, and like if she's worried about even broaching the subject or something, that seems like there might be something else going on that can't really be solved in the comment section of a brand eating thing.
This one's on Reddit.
This
would be a weird brand eating one.
Oh yeah, I guess it's Barbie.
Yeah, just Barbie
pop
movie
into
should I show my boyfriend?
Pop into the Dunkin' brand eating release for the Dunkin' coffees thing.
The 4 elderly men that exchanged comments on brand eating are like, don't show him that shit.
The brand eating all-stars. What else? Is there more replies? Does this go on forever?
No, that's about it. She's basically told Magic of the Pegasus, which it seems is going to be a great hit because it's got her sister as a horse and there's a cannibal ogre. So.
Well, next time they do a Barbie crossover thing, we will watch Magic of the Pegasus.
Magic of the Pegasus.
Get that shit on Plex. But thank you for listening to Movies Over My Hammy. We've got a very special episode planned for you next week, so be sure to come back with bells on. And Andrew, if they have an idea or something, or they just want to tell us anything about the podcast or request that, you know, that we make the podcast available on TV in their area, how would they email us?
So they would contact their local congressperson and make sure to make them insist that we are featured on your
television.
Yep. But also, the easier way to do that is to send us an email at moviesovermyhammy@gmail.com. Check us out on, Jesus Christ, on Blue Sky or something.
Yeah, and you can. We both have YouTube channels that are linked in the links and whatnot. So come on back next week, gang. We got a hot one planned for you, and thanks for listening to us yap about whatever we were yapping about. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to Movies Over My Hammy. If you know of a promotional item or have literally anything else of interest that we should know about at Movies Over My Hammy headquarters, You can email the podcast at moviesovermyhammy, all one word, at gmail.com. And please, for the love of Satan, like, subscribe, rate, review, tell everybody you know about this podcast. We're counting on you. Everything is going to be okay. Not enough podcast about fast food. Not enough podcast about